Bucky support hero, so who knows, maybe that'll become a
new facet, honestly.
yeah, it just kind of gives him his old ability, which is kind of sad. I did really love the what was it with drinking buddies? That I absolutely loved that when that was a thing. I didn't even I mean, it was kind of
Stomped! I shall honor your name. Two-legged abomination. I'll take that. Stomped. I shall honor your name. I shall honor your name. Two-legged abomination. Yes. Two-legged abomination. Two-legged abomination.
Really? You just did that?
Ah, this is going to be good.
Well, I just woke up. Leave me alone.
Thanks.
I almost trust you.
I thank you. Looking good.
First blood! The first of many bloodings.
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Are you okay?
Some edict and go at least 2 points lightning storm. The third point's not great, but 2 points it gives you like almost 50% more damage. So that's the one you want to go for. And he does put the second point lightning storm. Has not decided between split earth or edict yet because he's, like you said, not sure. And based on how the game goes, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fair.
Days. Oh, that's painful. That's a lot of damage he's taken.
It really is getting put down quite a lot. In terms of CS though, Shad and Triple S kind of at the bottom, not really many going on. Lots of denies each, but that's purely because there's all this creep dragging nonsense going on, so there's not really a lane going on up here right now. It's
Oh, Kasani.
Meanwhile though, yeah, Kasani down bottom,
He's gone.
trying to run away. Mixer, one final right click, just barely enough damage there to get the kill before he made it to the safety of the tower. That was close.
Yeah, anytime they get close to the Warlock, he's basically instantly dead. So, once he gets the second point, Shadow Warrior is going to be fine. Stormer.
Born of
Oh, that thing travels far. Holy crap. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's just going to game number 2, basically. What the hell?
He took, by the way, he took a point in Edict. So it's going to be 0-2-2 or probably by level 4.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to spam points in Starbucks Dude, if you're going for the misanthropy, right? Like you want to try and get this value as soon as you can.
Yeah, and in general, as we mentioned, OG is 3 melee heroes with a semi-melee hero in the Storm, right? He's generally quite close range. Getting the stuns is going to be hard, but getting the Edict is going to be quite easy, you know, overall.
Yeah.
And then that sentence, I forgot to add a word at the end.
It did kind of trail off. I was like, he'll regain himself. I trusted you, and you got there, mate. You recovered.
Ooh, Monkushi.
Okay. Endless harassment coming out. Ooh.
Oh, he's gone.
Took a burst damage, only on 20 HP. One more chain forwards. It's still not enough to finish him off. Another right click. Shadow Word level 1 Atoma apparently was good enough there to actually keep Monkushi alive for all that.
Oh, days.
He should have died.
Are scanning.
Fatal bond? We're not fatal bond. He's not fatal bonding days. That's strange.
Yeah, I mean, he should really use it now whilst he's stuck in the trees. They're going to try and go for this kill towards Kasane. Snowball forwards. We're actually dragging Mixer here, so they're going to commit for the kill. He has no mana left on the Timbersaw. He has to fight the tower. Ooh, nearly finished off Days there. Good lord, that was close.
At the same time, Monkushi is getting CS, but you're not seeing Mixa get as much on this Timbersaw. They have at least 1 kill in the bottom lane, but I'm not liking the OG focus here that they're not giving the Timbersaw as much as he needs.
Yeah, kind of neglected so far. Do you think we might see some rotations from Lelis perhaps going through the gate to try and get like a 3-man setup?
I don't think Pugna is like that great at like... He's got anti-synergy, right? With the other two, Decrepify is not good because they're mostly, I mean, some physical, some pure, so it doesn't actually amplify anything. And yeah, I don't like it. I don't want Lelis to rotate.
Yeah, you're just Karen chilling up here, throwing out right clicks left, right, and center. We've had quite a lot of denies so far in this game. Like, there's a big old chunk of XP being taken away from this one. It's quite interesting to see. But this mid lane, it is definitely Stormer coming out ahead, 35-3 against the 27-4 here of Squadix. Good,
because the other side lanes, they're not getting the CS that they'd like to get. At least Shad, you know, he's a Doom. It's fine. He hasn't put a point in Devour yet, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. If you don't put points in Devour, but you're not able to get kills or zone out the enemy, you kind of question the value of your skill build.
He has the hand of Midas cute though. That's a classic Doom.
That's a good one.
Under attack.
Alright. By the way, these days when I'm doing the all Q, you know, for tokens or whatever, all Kasane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. I just pick Doom no matter what core role. Oh!
Stormstormer. Maybe Sweet and Strong's going to assist in this dive to the tower. Squadix doing some damage. Stormstormer has
not much mana.
And he has a Soul Ring. So he could get that burst immediately. And actually, Lelis turning up.
Whoa.
His days, but he gets destroyed so quickly. Insane amount of damage. And they get lucky with the 6-minute rune. Squadix getting a free regen.
Oh, Days, a disconnect.
Oh, no. Why, Days of all people? He's at an internet cafe. Don't tell me he sat on the one which has dodgy liquid on the keyboard. Oh, no.
Those are usually the ones that are on the corners, by the way. You know, the middle ones are usually pretty good, but the ones in the corners, stay away, you know. Wash your hands, wear gloves.
Okay, he's reconnected. They just typed, yeah, Storm's like, he's reconnecting. Unsure why. Hopefully he's not having any kind of connection issues. If not, at least he can get his money back from the internet cafe, hope.
Oh, that, yeah, good luck. Anyone who's been to internet cafe knows how easy it is to get your money back.
Denied! Doesn't sound very easy, by the way you were making that sound.
Well, maybe I've just been to really bad internet cafes, you know, with the way...
Internet cafes in the hood, you know? So, sounds like you have some real dodgy hotspots. Meanwhile, though, there's this smoke move heading down to the south side of the map. Mixer probably going to be in danger. There's going to be 4 heroes ready to collapse on him. They want to try and secure this 7-minute Wisdom Rune as well. Squadix cut away, breaks, they jump aggressively on top of him. He's trying to survive. He actually throws him for an interesting direction, but they get the kill. And unfortunately, Mixer doesn't survive long enough there to secure the Wisdom Rune 4 days. On the meantime, though, we see Lelis as well as Shad trying to bully out Triple S. He manages to tank through it all. So double Wisdom going the way of 1 win.
massive for them. Warlock's nearly 5, Sweden Strong's also nearly 5. On the other side, the Pugna's almost 4, the Tusk is 3.5. And Tusk really needs levels, especially early on when he's at his most effective. Kassan, that'll be good. He's
try and get some free.
He's out.
He's dead. Actually turns around a little bit there. No, maybe they can get range. He will go down at the same time though. It's all a debate. They managed to find the higher value kill Stormstormer in the mid.
Overall, very worth it for one win. Stormstormer is the one guy who can sort of turn this game around for them, him and the Timbersaw, but you know, he at least has net worth. So bringing him down, controlling him, good move by one win overall. And yep, it's going to be handed by son to Doom, but phase boots first, so at least he can join these fights.
More aggressive jumps in the mids. Lelis found Lack in there in the trees. He will end up losing his life. They're still just huddling so many people here in this mid lane. Maybe they're going to try and look for a kill on towards Stormstormer again. But no, it looks like they're going to pay respect to that. They're going to have towards the top, and this time Shad could be the hero in danger. He has just hit the level 6 on his Doom. Instantly TP's to the tier 2. Very heads up play.
Dire's top tower is under
one nice thing for OG is that even if one win is doing well, they don't actually have very good tower destroyers. You know, this is a misanthropy Leshrac, so you know. I know some people say that you can just drop a golem on the tower. I feel like that's a slight waste of the golem, though.
Yeah. You'd like to have it to try and get like a multi-hero setup situation, preferably. But I mean, whilst this whole move happened up towards top, they lose their mid-tier 1, and that top tier 1 is still on half HP. Atomo, you said it. With this facet that Leshrac's gone for, their tower pushing at this early stage of the game is utter ass right now. It is just so terrible.
Meanwhile, on OG, Lelis can always just push by himself. You know, the benefits of supports who can push are very rare but very credible when the game is even. You can just send them to the lane. They force so many rotations and things like that. That's why Shadow Shaman is popular, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good at doing that. Feels kind of awkward though if you drop the snakes, get rotated on, they all just get feed away money. Meanwhile though, jump on towards Mixer, Rock gets dropped, but it gets dodged entirely, and now it's actually going to be Sweden Strong who dies first instead. The Munkishi, Sanders, great, he's actually taking a lot of damage here, and he doesn't have his Fest on cooldown. He used it to jump inside a ancient creep earlier on. Everyone's getting extremely low here, and Stormstormer running out of resources. Munkishi's going to try and cut him off. Another zip away. He's got to be careful about his HP though. He's still tied up here with the Soul Bond. Munkishi high-fiving him. Utter insult. He will die. Meanwhile, that's side trying to TP out on towards the Tusk. Not going to get away. Double edge there to secure the kill. 2 going the way there of 1 win.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And the deny. They can have the gold for that tower as well. And meanwhile, mid lane, I can't actually see the tower health. What's looking like? Still fairly okay. But one win, they're playing faster, and I can't help but feel like OG, I don't want to say tilted, but that feeling of whether or not we're going to be playing a game or we're going to have to forfeit game 1, it does feel like it's affecting them right now.
Yeah, maybe their decision making's not quite on point, but we'll see how it ends up panning out later on this game. Blink Dagger now picked up here for Squadix with a bottle by damage runes, so probably gonna look and start getting active. And actually, Sweden Strong, he's just scouted out these ancient stacks here. This is going to be a big contest for 1 win. I don't think they want to give this away for free.
No, they don't. By the way, neutral items, everyone's taking the chipped vest. It's chipped vest or Sister's Shroud if you can get it. That's all anyone wants in Dota right now.
It's like a free mini blade. Who doesn't like that?
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower.
30, and it helps you jungle as well, because you know you're reflecting 2. Sweden Strong.
Yeah, jumped on over the cliffs. Trying to find a target to jump to there. Will actually be able to get the grab away there. He's barely trying to survive, but he's in they will be able to finish off the master. Though Stormstormer, he's used up all this mana.
Good snowball.
Oh yeah, gonna go off towards the north side creeps. Gonna get Stormstormer out of there. Fantastic play there from Daze. They get a free kill, they keep their cause alive, good hit and run, and hopefully for themselves they've secured the ability to take these stacks.
Overall, OG with probably the first really big win of the game. Getting a kill, it might not feel like much, but they do protect their stack. They smoke up.
Yeah, with TC, he's going to be careful with Shad.
A hard one though.
All coming through, he has to rage. Can't TP though.
There you go.
Punch. He's going to try and go. Actually, no, he's still at level 5, but never mind, they get the cancels. Who cares? There's enough to stop it. I forget that Doom cancels it.
Does it?
It must have done. There's nothing else that cancelled it, unless he misclicked.
Infernal Blade. No, I hit him with Infernal Blade.
Oh yeah. I did see Rage had actually run out there. My bad, boys. My bad.
Because I feel like I've doomed people. I've seen them teleport away. I don't know if you can, if you tell, like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't cancel, but chat will let us know. The handsome, wonderful people.
I just assume I'm wrong. Yeah, that's generally what happens.
Oh, nah, you could be right.
I could be.
You know, you must always assume that there's a chance that you don't know something, you know, or someone else doesn't know something. So I could be wrong.
But
most likely you're wrong.
No, illusion. Really hitting me deep there at the very end, that last little comment. But you look at this net worth chart. The person who's actually suffering the most is Munkishi. He's bomb farmed on this lifestealer. He has the Talisman of Evasion at the very least, but still 1,800 gold away from completing up the Radiant, so it's not going to be the fastest one in the world. Definitely going to hinder his farm speed, especially against the Doom, obviously, with Devour and Had Midas. Although,
whoa!
Okay, Storm's fine. Triple knows he can't kill him in.
And in the meantime, Shad, I believe he has his Hand of Mice just delivered. So now he's going to start printing gold. Oh, Lilith!
Lord, look at that. Just insane damage, runs him down. And that's a situation where Decrepify does absolutely nothing. Like, Leshrac just tears through you.
What is he going for? He's going for Kaya and Blink just so that he can be as active as possible. The Kaya in particular on Leshrac is really nice because you have a good amount of int gain and your mana just, you know, really gets amped up with that.
You know with the Decrepify, right? Did you like the change where teammates no longer got the amplified magic damage against them? I mean, it's nice, but do you not feel like it just made the hero a bit too easy in a way?
I know what you mean. Like, when the Grimstroke, you could not Grimstroke, sorry, Oracle. Oh, he went for it. Like when Oracle, when you can Fate Edicts allies, they can't attack, but they're magic immune. It's the same thing when you put on enemies, and you're like, oh yeah, this is fun. What to mess up with. So I like that. I feel like it simplifies it. I don't like the way it is right now.
Fair enough. I like it.
You know, it used to be better, right? You can put a Decrepify, but they take more magic damage. That was more fun. It was a risk-reward system.
Yeah, it made you have to think a little bit more, but yeah, sometimes thinking's harder. We don't like that all the time.
Yeah, we have to dumb it down for the Zoomers.
That is it.
Someone in chat was saying, this is not a best of 5, this is a best of 3 because one win's going to win 3-0. I'm like, isn't that still a best of 5?
Technically, that is a best of 5, yeah.
That's a Zoomer right there.
I should play in 3 best of 1s.
Ah, there you go.
That's theorycraft on your way out of that bag. But yeah, in terms of farm, man, Stormer really is leading the charge right now. I don't understand how this guy's so rich. He's died 3 times, but it doesn't seem to matter. He's a full 1,000 gold ahead of second place. He's got Kaya. I think he actually has the Sanj coming out on the Courier now to finish that one off. And then he's also going for a BKB.
He went all in on the mana items. He went for Occult, Bracelet, Soul Ring, Kaya. He hasn't been able to get kills, but he's generally like regenerating a lot of mana. 11 a second. So he's just able to farm. And OG kind of pulled themselves up to the top 3 cores net worth-wise in this game. As Shad, Goblink.
Yeah, that's a good jump forwards there.
Good start.
And that is him. Oh, Mixer. He just jumps in.
Oh, he's gone.
Buddy Syndrome at its finest. And now they go for +1. Let's have to go for the old life train there to keep himself going. We'll get the kill on towards 3 shot now. Kasane. He will be fine, just gets to walk himself off. So they do lose support, but they take down 2 big cores. And now all of a sudden, those top 3 spots aren't just filled by OG.
No. It's as we can see, one win, their team fights better. The problem is Munkushi is still behind in farm, but he does have a Radiance in 200 gold. A bit of a slow-ish Radiance, you know? But it's fine. Oh, Squad X.
They're going to try and do some damage on towards this left. Stormer takes a lot of damage for that one, but he does at the least get the kill. 5 kill streak as well. So that's the top farmed core of this game, getting even richer. Just nuts.
Dire's top tower is under
attack. Triple S is going for a pipe. Feeling like there's mostly magic damage coming out from OG's side. I like that. You know, you can nullify a lot what the Storm does. The same thing with the Doom as well for the Scorched Earth. In general, there might be damage issues later on for OG. Their supports are damage-wise. Their cores take time to do it. Yeah, that's a good move by S. Oh, Radiance on Shad. Okay.
Oh, wow. So,
Pipe's still good.
Not only does he have the Vow, not only does he have Hand of Midas, but you also have the Radiance increasing his farming speed as well. Like, very soon we could just see the net worth of this hero skyrocket, and it could be quite difficult there for the side of OneWin to keep up with him.
Sweet and Strong is going for a different item build than more Smarties we've seen. He wants to go for Yule's Scepter rather than the classic BKB Basher build. I think this is better. We haven't seen the BKB Basher build do anything, so this is a nice adjustment for him.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good setup versus like the Storm or even the Timbersaw holding it back, things like that. Cancels the Pugler Life Drain as well. Yeah, I quite like it.
Yep. There's a lot of use. You can get a lot of useful value out of it. Oh, and look at that, the Granite Gold. That is my favorite ancient creep because 50% health is super good.
Yeah, I mean,
scanning.
It doesn't last long though with the Lifestealer constantly draining out, and it's actually just about to die.
No, what you do is you pick Support Doom, you take the level 15 Devour Ancient Talent, you get that one, and then you just win the game.
As simple as that.
Exactly. I don't know why more people don't do it.
Yeah. It's almost like Dota is a little bit more of a flexible game than that, Tomo.
Most of the time what happens is that you reach level 15 and you don't find the golem for like 5 minutes. You're like, is this thing ever gonna spawn again?
Or just the support Doom spends half his time farming ancients to make the right one spawn. Very useful. Well, speaking of Dooms, Radiance online now here for Shad.
Oh,
obviously, he did sell Letus has been grabbed and melted down. Though it looks like OG still winning to take this fight. They can try and lock it down, but the quick heals come on through, and the left rank just speeds away. Now they're maybe going to try and turn this one around on towards Daze, who's in danger. He will eventually die. And then quick jump in from Sweet Strong gets the kill. 2 supports dead there for OG, and OneWin very close to losing their Lesh, but they keep him alive.
I thought he was dead for sure. He was caught by the by the ice things as well as the storm, but somehow the stampede lasted long enough for him to get through that. The ice shards. I know their name.
You know your stuff. Do you think in the fight recaps? Do you think they should add another little line for like HP healed as well?
That would be a good one, right? Because you never know how much like someone's like about to die, gets healed, like he got healed 2,000, something like that. But they don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, or at least healing done. So then supports sometimes they get neglected on those charts, but it actually show them do it. I'd like that. They should bring that in.
I like what Sweet and Strong did. Just after we praised it for Yules, he says, "I'm gonna go Nullifier after." Like, alright, yeah, that makes sense.
Jump on towards Shad. Just a quick walk in, snowball there. Keeping him going. Split Earth cast a little bit too early, so able to walk himself down. Triple still getting very low. Even the Lettuce challenging from the high ground. Doom on towards the Centaur. He's going to take out 1-for-1 trade. Now Shad in danger as Moonkishi's on his case. Slowly but surely he's going to go down. Never mind. Decrepify plus Light Train actually heals him back up. Squadix and Sweet and Strong die.
This fight's over.
And this is now a terrible spot. Moonkishi.
No TP.
No TP and Tomo he's stuck. Kasai's going to try and do what he can here to help out. He actually just goes for a glimmer TP, so he should survive. Moonkishi with the rage run. So far, Stormers doesn't have a ton left, but actually just enough to zip on towards him. Mixer blows him up. It's a massive victory there for OG.
Oh, they jumped and they couldn't get the kill from the start. They only brought down, I think, the Tusk in the end. Oh dear. I'm surprised that fight went as badly as it did, actually, with the way they dropped the rock and everything. Oh well. Right now, OG is a bit too scary to go for.
They're going to go for the Torment now. See if who ends up getting this free shard. Just help further their lead in this game even more. And already, I mean, it's looking pretty damn scary. I mean, when this game goes on later, Tomo, which lineup would you actually favour with it?
I feel like OG will be able to print more gold, just because, they have the Doom with the Hand of Midas, and OneWin is behind gold-wise. But I mean, I still am favoring OneWin because of the, as we mentioned, the mental aspect, which is all very important.
I don't know. I feel like the way this game's going, I feel like that's kind of nullified by now. I think they've forgot about it.
Yes.
Playing. They're currently in the lead, and yeah, I think in their cafe life, maybe Suits Days. He's doing a good job.
Well, Mixa's got an Aga Scepter on this Timber Saw. That's gonna make him very not fun to kill.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a problem.
Well, oh, and a Shield Rune right there for Stormstorm, he's been absolutely carrying the team in this early game phase. You know, you had the best laning phase among them. Oh, Munkushi, he's out.
Rage and run away. Nothing they could do to stop that one. I mean, how long is it going to be before we really start feeling the effect of this life stealer? I don't know, in the last couple of team fights, he just had to run around, try and right-click people, but the rest of his team just dies around him too quickly. Meanwhile, on towards the left, Squadix, not good challenge to great. He can try and stand his ground, but Mixco's just too much damage for Korea, and Squadix just dies. That feels rough.
You were all hard. I liked you.
Oh, also,
what does Gaben say?
Stormer. He's managed to find Munkishi, but just kills the creep. Rage run away again.
Gaben actually still favors one win, by the way. 53 to 47% right now.
It's slowly going down.
And there is slightly. The pipe is finished on the Centaur though, so a lot of the damage from OG is going to be nullified at least. But the BKBs are coming. Oh, and a punch.
Easy grabbed on towards Sweet Chong. They also see Triple S, but another blink away. He will be fine, but 30-30 is the scoreline. 7,000 gold advantage though here for the side of OG at 23 minutes in. And all three cores top of the net worth chart. They are just sitting so comfortable right now. It's getting pretty damn scary here for the side of OneWin.
Yeah, nice bit of D-Ward there for Kasane, but overall, you're starting to think like, how do we even take fights on this squad? BKBs are coming up soon for Squad 1X. It's going to be nice for them because the only, the Tusk Snowball can control the Leshrac. But, man, Munkushi is behind in gold.
It's like he needs to be able to find time to just sit back and hit creeps, but OG are just playing quite aggressively in their jungle. He shows himself for a second, someone jumps on him, forces him to run away, and he has to kind of reset. It's very awkward for him. I think he's getting close at least to completing a Sanjin Yasha.
Yes,
will help.
Should be. That'll help a lot. Unfortunately, OG is very close to getting to triple BKB timing. That's the best kind of triple out there.
Sure. Yeah. BKB up there for Squadix, so he's feeling a bit more ready, and that S and Y about to be coming out in the courier. Are those two items enough for OneWin to feel like they can start taking the fights now?
No, unfortunately. You get one BKB, the enemy gets 3. You know, it's just not ideal. Triple S has the fight, has the ulti.
It's going to be the damage barrier, pipe used on Storm, taking a lot of damage. Actually, Sims forwards aggressively. There would be the jump point being strong. Although, Mixer still playing quite aggressively, but it looks like OneWin have successfully managed to disengage. They're going to fire out with John, turn around with the rock, it's a stun on
good rock.
Almost manages to get the beacon off, he's going to try and disengage. The AoE damage they come from Squad is quite terrifying, but Mixer standing its ground. The Tusk will not be the first casualty. Yes, he is. Eventually he dies. All that jumping in and out, it is only support Tusk to drop. And we do have okay, a disconnect and an unpause. Chad actually unpause. Okay, I think he's just reconnected again like last time. Like, he's dead for 30 seconds, guys. It's fine. Let's just carry on.
Yeah.
Who cares?
One big problem was that the double use of the BKB for OG, so that's both of them go down to 8 seconds. And you can see the difference with the pipe, right? Like, they're trying to get these kills, but they jump on Centaur, who's very durable, he has the pipe on, and they bring down Daze. It's not a big deal, but it is a one-win victory for sure.
Yeah. And it's going to be able to sneak this Roche. Aegis. I mean, do you give it to Squadix to try and play more aggressive, or do you feel like you have to give it to Kishi because, you know, OG can definitely do a lot of damage themselves?
There you go. I want to say Squadix, but they answered the question for you. He can go in, blow his whole mana pool. If he gets focused or doomed, he doesn't care. Like, he does feel like he's going to be the first guy in the fights anyway. Oh, there's a pause there, like, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually, like, he's respawned now and he's still not in. They kind of have to. This is so awkward, though, for Daze.
Yes.
Like, you feel bad for the guy. No one likes being in this kind of situation. And
But it's very disruptive to the flow of the game as well for OG. Every few seconds, sorry guys, I gotta check something. Oh, Oh, okay, that's different.
Okay, yeah, Slash now.
All right.
Triple S says 1 min, but Mukishi wants a much more reasonable 2 minutes. It's he's like, okay, let's not counter chickens before they hatch. But yeah, this is it's quite annoying. Like you're saying, you're kind of trying to get the flow of the game rolling through, but your support has to keep reconnecting for some unknown issues having at an internet cafe. Yeah, it's rough.
Well, Shad's gonna. What's not rough is this Shad BKB gonna make things a lot easier. As I mentioned, 1 win. Apart from the rock, nothing pierces BKB. I mean, edict and physical damage, sure, but no real control for him. Oh, he took the lightning storm talent at for the Leshrac. What is that? I can't. He's channeling the damn thing. I can't see it.
Yeah, I just clicked on him as well.
I know. I know. It's like he's got the damn, what's it called? The Watcher. So when you click on him, it shows he's channeling 0.3. It's like blocks the text. No matter how I move, it's doing that.
I don't play. I'll just like, I'll go into the hero list for you, mate. I'll just find it that way.
Oh, thank you.
Know, I'm there to back you up. 8 + 80 lightning storm damage.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's on 4-second cooldown. It's pretty solid. I like that Leshrac gets casual AoE per intelligence. Like, yeah, just you know, I get AoE. There you go. It's pretty crazy. Lightning Storm AoE is bigger. Split Earth also gets quite decent.
Okay, they say go. Chad's already said go when ready. So on press on pause. There we are. All right.
There we go.
We're back.
We're ready.
Let's hope that is the final pause. We have to endure this game, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll have to just wait and see. But with this Aegis now in the hands of 1 win, sure they are behind in gold, but let's see if they're going to be able to use this item to try and regain some map presence and actually start causing some fear here for OG.
For 1 win, the strategy for Storm is going to be interesting. Are they going to get like hexes, Yules, and control, or will they get like Glimmer Cape, Force Staff, and sort of play around him and be like, let's just tag him up and kill him last, let him blow his mana doing nothing? That's what I'm kind of interested to see. Wow, Lilith has Greedy on the Pugna. Money, money, money.
I like how you always point this one out. This, you
so
can tell he's a support player. Okay, Yules.
Sweden.
Going up right now. Looks like he is stuck and killed. It looks like the Lelis was also separated. So Trader supports so far. Dave's run out of abilities. He will die. And Shad just has to go for the TP away. The Chaotic Offering was still on cooldown for another 20 seconds.
Very good fight again for 1 win. BKB being used, and they trade one support for 2. So they're okay with this. And yes, the greedy one is very important. All right. I bet you a lot of, and actually in this game in particular, almost anyone can go for a greedy because like Timbersaw can get it, Leshrac can get it as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The Warlock has it.
Anyone else? Someone click through the people. Click through the people.
Well, I need like a few more minutes for them to pick up their tier 3. But once they do, I will go through it and tell you.
That's good. 28-minute wisdom. Looking like, oh, never mind, they're going to go for a quick kill here onto what makes sense. He actually uses the BKB, and with the damage barrier, it looks like he's going to be able to survive this one.
Should be
very
fine.
Close, and maybe think about turning around here with the rest of the team.
Radiant's top tower.
They're going to disengage. Stormer actually grabbed the Wisdom Shrine on the Radiant side. I didn't realize he was there. Wow.
Again, he's just been having absolutely perfect movements. Like, you can't ask more from a Storm in a game like this. He's been playing crazy. They have been whittling down these BKB charges on 1 win, by the way. You know, the one on Shad, this is the second one on Mixa. They get this tower. It's very slowly, they're clawing their way back into this game.
Dire's bottom tower.
And Game is saying they have 62% chance to win. That's generous.
I feel that's a bit high, do you?
I mean, like 62? All right. Oh, and Leshrac is saying, all right, our Storm problem, we're going to get a Hex for him. Cool.
That makes sense. See how long it's going to take to actually get there. And only 1,500 gold in towards it, so not going to be seeing that anytime soon. We saw as well when we're hitting that bottom tier 2, their tower pushing is still pretty poor. So it does take quite a while to actually get these objectives down, which obviously does eat into this Aegis time, which Squadix has another minute and a half left.
By the way, they're also going to be getting a couple of BKBs on their side for one win. Both SSS and Monkushi won it, which I like. And this nullifier for Marcy, she's still working towards it. I believe, besides the the pipes, no, sorry, the glimmers, the forces, and the decrepifies. Oh,
okay, gonna try and make a move with one Squad X, holding on to that BKB. He has the Aegis, so he's not too threatened by it. Quick burst hills come through. They're actually keeping it intact.
Oh,
very nice. It does cost them the Celtic Offering and the Stampede. They at least save the Aegis. They're going to make a move on towards SSS. Pull back there from Sweden Strong. It's all about resetting here for one win.
Shad BKB.
This fight. Yeah, Shad BKB used. That is going to be the 8-second charge. Turn around here from one win. They force out the snowball. It's not going to go very far, and Daze still will die here. So one person down, 45 seconds. Does have a buyback at the very least.
I love how SSS has been using Stampede. Someone gets jumped, even if they're stunned, he's like, it's okay. We can use it to get next to him. We can maybe he'll be able to get a second just to run away. That's another nice kill for one win. Another kind of suboptimal use. Oh,
okay, that's ambitious. It's very hard to catch a Storm Spirit with a foot stomp like that. Very difficult.
Yes.
Tier 3 still standing. Again, this tower push issue is a big problem here for the side of one win. And it looks like they are just forced to reset right now. Aegis, only 10 seconds left, so they will finally put a bit of pressure on the brakes.
Great value though out of the Aegis overall. Cutting the network deficit by half, establishing some map control. They have a gem now on Squad X, so he can, if he gets on someone, top of someone, they're not going to Glimmer Cape to safety. Oh, and there's a damage ruin on Leshrac. By the way, it says double damage. Look on the bottle. It says ruin, double damage.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we know there's a lot of issues with the interface in this game, for sure. I feel like Amplified Damage came out quite a few patches ago. That one should have already been dealt with. Okay.
Years, in fact. I think it's like 2 years.
I mean, okay, so this isn't something we complain to IceFrog about. This is a Gaben problem right now. Gaben, please. It's just a couple of words. That's all you need to change.
Yeah, Gaben's at his seat like, now, all right, these guys, they make a good point. We'll see how it works. Parasmon Storm are coming out very soon as well. But where are we? One thing I wonder is that if Nullifier is able to remove Timbersaw's reactive armor, the active ability, I'm not sure. I know that it removes most shields though, so I think it does.
Yeah, I'm unsure. I feel like it obviously wouldn't get rid of the effect, but it would just completely take the shields down to 0.
Yes, but I'm not quite sure about that. And again, wonderful people at chat. Look, I mean, they're committing for Nullifier. That's 2 on 1 on Monkushi. It should work that way. I don't think you're going to go all in on Nullifiers if it doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it works out. As the game continues to plod along, let's go with that.
Yeah, still sitting at this 5k gold lead for OG. It's not really budged for quite a while. And yeah, maybe both teams are kind of waiting for this second rush. Although, Zip forwards here from Stormer. It's just the Black Dragon here with the Life Stealer, and that's not really a target they can focus down.
Yep.
And they're just in full retreat here from OG. They want to try and take a fight on their own terms.
One thing that this Nullifier does for Marcy, besides the active ability, is that you actually now have some decent right-click on this hero. It's something like 75 extra damage or something. Was it 70? Yeah, 75. It's not nothing,
Every bit does add up for sure.
It's an extra 375 damage per volley of her ultimate. The Fists of Fury.
The Fists of Fury. Unleash, as the actual skill is called.
No, that's No, it's Fists of Fury.
Okay. Again, Gaben, please change the name.
Oh, look at Centaur. Check out Centaur. He's keeping the same neutral item from. Oh, he's got greedy.
Oh wow.
Aha! Yeah. So does the Marcy. So does the Warlock. That's 3 greedy. That's a lot of gold.
It is a lot of gold. So what's that for the whole team? An extra 300 gold a minute?
I think it's 275 because one of them took the 75 one only.
Oh, okay. Clearly let the team down.
Oh, what can he do? He didn't get the option tier 3. Was he? He's sticking to what he has. But chipped vest, greedy, to neutral item for the Centaur. Interesting choice.
Yeah, I feel like for a Centaur, minus 60 damage. I suppose it doesn't really affect your double edge though, does it? So
no.
yeah, I guess it's fine. It doesn't matter as much.
No, I'm surprised that he's sticking to chip vest. That's the one. Oh, he's gone.
Okay, he was quite out of position there. Gets caught out, so he's gone for 50 seconds. Of course, does have a buyback, and Roshan could potentially be respawning any second now, so I doubt we're going to see an aggressive move here for 1win. And actually, yeah, Roche is about 15, 20 seconds away. That's quite quick.
It is. Oh, and the Agam Scepter are going to be the item for SSS. He's like, if someone's doomed, I put him in my cart, carry him around, he's going to be fine. As again, looks like they are going to be swapping, or sorry, exchanging Wisdom Shrines. Look at that. Stormstormer even uses the scan. He's like, is anyone here? And he smokes up, I believe. No, sorry, he just used an illusion rune. They know he's here though.
Yeah.
Whoa, they got him.
There's going to be Hex Initiation. Stampede coming forward.
Good timing.
Stormstormer is dead. That is a huge kill. Dead for 80 seconds. Roshan just respawning as well. This is a big opportunity here for 1win to gain another advantageous spot of this game. Hey, what? Why does it just say the Lifestealer bought another Radiance? What?
Oh, because he disassembled one of them to make the nullifier.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. That really, I forgot for a minute that you could disassemble Radiance. I was very confused.
Yeah, I was thought he wouldn't do that. I thought he'd just keep the Radiance and farm faster into, but he felt like the nullifier is too good. As OG's lead has shrunk to nothing, and Gabe is saying 66%. So 2 out of 3 games, 1win takes this.
Yeah.
That is an interesting roar sound.
Wow. Sounds like you just woke up. Quite a good one. No, we see OG going for this 4-man smoke. They could fight back and go for a long-range zip on the Storm Spirit if a fight does come. Daze, he's in immediately. He's doing it. Back. They try to take this fight. Good rock drop though. Catches a lot of people with the stun. BKB's everywhere though, Thomas. Everyone's just running away. Locks in forward left Stormstormer. Finally does get the BKB. It looks like Katane will be the first casualty here. Everybody just in full retreat for the side of 1win. A buyback as well here from the Warlock. As the Golem held back for now.
Oh, good
jump back away there. Daze unfortunately can't get far enough. He will die. Lelis as well get ran down here from Kishi. He eventually 2 will drop. They've even got grab on towards the Timbersaw. Mixon now. Nullifier lands. He's stunned. He's controlled. He's dead. That is 3 people gone with a buyback on their Storm Spirit. OG, that did not go the way they want.
Even though the fights are kind of okay with them, with like the Warlock being thrown in and they only catches 2 people, but they have great ice shards keeping everyone intact. They get Kasane very early, but he's not doing it by himself, is he? Yep.
Yeah. It was cute.
It was nice, yeah. He gets a couple of stacks on that shard. I love that Centaur shard, super good. 12% now, used to be 15, used to be so much better. But overall, 1win, as we've been seeing time and time again, they take these fights a little bit better than OG, with thanks to that goal. Like the Golem is so much, and the saves coming out from Sweden Strong have been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of how we hoped all the support masters we saw in the past were played, and they never quite panned out this way. But yeah, Sweden Strong making this hero just seems so damn impactful this game. It's great to see, and now as a result, we're probably going to be seeing a full set of barracks going down here. Tier 3's gone, still 18 seconds without the Timbersaw, which is more than enough time to take down the rest of these buildings. Just kind of annoying.
Hey, by the way, he doesn't use the rage to remove it. He's like, I need to keep the rage available in case they jump on me. And that's going to be the melee racks. 1win, very clean so far.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, they're not even falling back here at Tomo. They're thinking about going to this middle set as well. They've got quite a few creeps in the top lane. They've got creeps in the mid, so backdoor protection is not going to be coming up anytime soon. Now OG going to be forced to try and defend here. She forced to pop the rage, but that might be enough time to take down the tier 3, but he's not going to risk it. Decides to back off.
Very clear. I really like how Makushi's handling this. Only uses the rage when he feels like they're going to commit more than just like a Decrepify or a Nether Blast. By the way, Leshrac has finished the Shiva's Guard. That greedy. Oh wait, he doesn't have greedy. The one guy doesn't have greedy. Huh.
Yeah, the one who would probably make a lot of sense having greedy, but you know, that's fine.
Okay, well. I mean, such a good idea. So good.
30% artifact potency on the mana draft, so it's pretty solid mana regen, to be fair.
It is. 4% of his mana a second for every second. That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's nuts. Pretty cool.
Was it 24%? Almost a quarter of his mana will be refreshed. Well, overall though, Owen continues to be in control of this game. If you're OG, now you have to think about. I like what Daze is doing. He wants to get an Axe Scepter, but he's about 1,000 gold away from it. If he can jump in and kick someone back, that will be huge for them. Because even with Stampede, Warlock is pretty slow.
Yeah. Speaking of Axe as well, Triple S has just completed one down. Although jump went through, tons of damage on towards Munkishi. Barely able to survive. Snowball's going to drag him in quite deep. He's going to rage a shot.
There you go, buddy.
The Doom actually on towards Triple S, trying to get him out of there. Storm though has lost his life in the back lines. And now there is a Storm Spirit dead. 100 seconds no buyback. So 5 versus 4. This is a very horrible spot here for OG. Can they hold on to this one, Atomo?
No. They can hold on maybe to the bottom, I mean. Maybe, but
I was hoping a bit of back and forth there. No. They have lost. So warm.
I didn't say they lost. I mean, I thought you meant the set of barracks. So like that set of barracks is gone. You know, that's.
Chad jumps in.
Okay.
Peeking.
No duel.
Both sides are taking so much damage though. He's getting barracked down.
Oh dear.
Help me for crying out loud. He is dead.
It's over.
Give him like 3, and there it is. The DG is pulled, and it is 1 win, taking the victory in the end.
Yeah, I mean, entering this game with the draft the two teams had, I thought OG was going to take the game. But that 40-minute pause, it really does affect it. We've seen it so many times. A team that's ahead, a team that's, you know, like doing well, and then suddenly you get into this long pause, and just it favors the team that is kind of behind. And I thought one way with the draft they were behind, they go in, they're like very relaxed, they didn't have to do anything. I look super yellow. What the hell is like jaundice or something?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
a bit of liver failure.
There you go. Thank you.
That's all right. But yeah, I think as well, like the 40-minute pause, maybe it did disrupt their sort of teamwork. And again, anybody playing on a different setup is going to affect your just how you perform in general. So maybe Daze isn't at his 100% as a result as well, which is why one were able to get the win. But I mean, even still, they had all that, but they were in the lead for a good like 15-20 minutes. They were definitely applying the pressure everywhere towards one win, but eventually they just kind of
to pick. Luna, you may now select your heroes. Five seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
The lesson for him is never try.
It did not take the prophet to see that coming.
Goal.
How refreshing! How refreshing!
Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Poor dear.
The very definition of first blood.
Into night.
Radiant are scanning.
Interesting. Interesting.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, are you not going to bed?
I think so. The lesson for you is never try.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Interesting.
Puck out.
Dire are scanning.
Behold. I can only dream of such a day.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. middle tower is under attack.
How disappointing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Have played your part well.
Too far.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A prize.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning.
Silence.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You've gone green,
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Almighty money.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Go, my sweet sisters, go! Poor dear.
How refreshing! How refreshing!
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Got it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
You're not going anywhere!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Void infusion.
How refreshing!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Leads to riches.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Amplify
scanning.
impact.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Thanks for watching peace.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Should be honored.
Behold!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yes, bounty.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Are scanning. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The lesson for you is never try.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Behold! It would seem that almost anything can call itself a dragon in this age.
And the likes of me. The cavalry has arrived.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.